I'm Dhruti, you're watching TimesXP and welcome to the top US news today. Something big is happening between India and the United States regarding immigration. The US government has announced that it will not give visas to certain Indian travel agency owners and their senior staff if they are found helping people to go to the US illegally. So this means that if a travel agent is knowingly helping somebody take dangerous and dishonest route to enter America without proper documents, they can lose their chance to ever get a US visa. Well, this is not a warning. It's already in action. Earlier this year, over 300 Indians were deported from the US using military planes. It was the very first time the US used military aircraft to send people back like this. Another 50 Indians were also deported to Panama, a country often used as a part of an illegal route to the US through Central America. These actions have made the US even stricter about who can enter the country and how. Now, the US is targeting the source, travel agencies that arrange such illegal trips. According to the US State Department, they will impose visa bans on owners, executives and top officials of travel agencies that are based in India and knowingly involved in illegal migration. Even if somebody from these agencies is otherwise eligible for a visa under programs like Visa Waiver Program, they will still be denied. This rule is not just for India, by the way, it applies worldwide. But right now, Indian agencies are being highlighted because of the rising number of the cases. The US Embassy has said that they cannot release the names of the people or agencies who are affected because of the privacy rules. But behind the scenes, American officials in consulates and embassies are working daily to identify those who are helping with illegal migration, human smuggling, and even trafficking. But the question is, what does this mean for normal Indian travelers or students? Well, if you are applying for a visa legally through the official US system, this does not affect you. But if you or your family are thinking of using a shortcut or giving money to an agent who promises to send you to America through countries like Mexico, Ecuador, or Panama, stop immediately. This is not only illegal but extremely dangerous. Many people have died in jungles, desert, or have ended up in the US jails. Families in Punjab, Gujarat, and Andhra Pradesh have lost lakhs of rupees and even their loved ones trying to reach America in the wrong way. India too is not supporting illegal migration, by the way. In fact, the Indian government has said clearly that it does not support people going abroad without proper documents because this is often linked to crime networks. India has also agreed to take back its citizens who are staying illegally in the US, and they have said that it will work with the US government to solve this issue altogether. India's Ministry of External Affairs spokesperson Randhir Jaiswal has said that India is ready to cooperate and help in the return of such people. Though he did not say exactly how many illegal Indians are there in the US, unofficial data from the US says that it could be around 18,000 Indians. Towards the end of 2024 alone, about 1,000 Indians were already sent back. So, what did we learn from all this? First of all, if you are an Indian planning to go to the US, only use legal methods. Apply for a correct visa, be honest with your application, and never fall into the trap of fake agents who promise guaranteed US entry. Secondly, if a travel agent asks you to pay 30 to 50 lakh rupees or any sort of money for a donkey route, that is the illegal route through other countries, report them and say no. That path leads to danger, heartbreak, and even jail. And for those who run travel businesses in India, it's now more than important to stay on the legal side. One wrong move can actually mean a lifetime visa ban from the US and possibly legal action from both Indian and American authorities. Did you know an Indian origin professor is now at the center of a big debate in America? Let's break it down in easy words. Ron Hira. He's a professor at Harvard University in the US, and let me tell you, he's not just any professor. His parents are from India and even his wife was born in India. So, when he talks about H-1B visa program, he speaks from personal experience. But wait, here's a twist. Even though his own family used the visa system to build a life in America, he is now criticizing the same system. First of all, let's discuss about H-1B. The H-1B visa allows American companies to hire skilled foreign workers, mostly in tech jobs. Every year, the US allows 65,000 visas plus an extra 20,000 visas for people with advanced degree from US universities. Now, let's talk about the problem. Ron Hira says that H-1B system is broken. He believes companies use it not to find the best talent, but to hire cheaper workers instead of hiring local US graduates. Let me quote what he said. The visa is given by lottery, not based on merit. Many of these jobs may not even exist yet. Well, some companies bring workers from India and then bench them, which means that they are kept without work until a client is found. That's illegal in the US. Now let's talk about the numbers. So recently, US immigration officials announced that they approved 120,141 H-1B visas for 2026. Let me tell you, this is the lowest number since 2021, but many people in America are still unhappy. Why? Because tech companies are laying off workers and people are asking, why bring more workers when jobs are being cut? Well, some Republican leaders even said that this is unfair and possibly fraud. They say that companies are pre-selecting foreign workers even before new jobs are created. This topic is really hot political issue. Even US President Donald Trump, who is known for his tough views on immigration, said that he actually supports H-1B program even if he is against illegal migration. But groups like US tech workers are kind of angry. They say that Indian tech companies are misusing the system and making money by keeping workers in waiting mode. Now, if we focus on Indians, then while there is criticism, we must not forget one big thing. Indian talent is in high demand. Every year, over 70% of H-1B visa go to Indians. That shows how much Indian professionals are valued for their skills. But now, as the US questions its immigration policy and the tech job market shifts, the future of H-1B is once again under the spotlight. So basically, in short, an Indian origin professor says that H-1B system isn't fair. Many Indians who want to go to the United States for tourism or business are now facing a very big problem. Getting B1 or B2 visa is taking a very long time. These visas are particularly meant for people who want to visit family, attend weddings, go for meetings, or simply travel as a tourist. Even though all the US embassies and consulates in India are open and working normally again, the number of people applying for visas is much more than the number which are available for appointment. This is creating a big delay in getting interview dates. In cities like Chennai, Hyderabad, Delhi, and Mumbai, people are waiting from 7.5 months to over 13.5 months just to get an appointment. Chennai has the longest delay right now, more than 13 months. So, if somebody wants to attend a wedding or a family function in the US, they may not be able to go because the easiest interview date might come after the event is over. This is very upsetting for many families. Even people who want to go for business meetings or urgent work are stuck. There are some priority appointment slots, but they are very few and mostly given to students applying for F1 visas to study in the US. One Indian homemaker shared that she wanted to go to New York for a family wedding, but when she checked the visa site, the only available date was in March of the next year, long after the wedding. And by the way, it's the same story in Delhi and Mumbai too, where wait times are already more than 9 months. Because there is a no fixed system or any sort of guarantee of getting a fast appointment, many people keep checking the website again and again without any luck. It has made planning travel almost impossible. Business professionals are specifically affected by this. They often need to travel on short notice, and getting a visa on time causes them to lose big opportunities. Students are getting priority, but others, even with emergencies, are being asked to wait for months. Now, this has created a lot of frustration across India. In the meantime, the US has also started taking action against Indian travel agencies that are helping people enter the US illegally. On May 19, the US government said that it would place visa restrictions on travel agents and companies in India who are involved in illegal migration. This includes owners, managers, staffs who knowingly help people to take dangerous routes to the US. These routes, often called the donkey route, involves people entering through countries like Ecuador or Mexico and then trying to cross into the US border by land. Many Indians have taken this risky route and face arrest, jail time, or even death in jungles or deserts. The US Embassy in India has said that it is working with different departments every single day to find and punish such people. Their goal is to stop these illegal networks and warn others not to fall into such traps. These visa bans apply not only in India, by the way, but in all the countries. Even people who are otherwise eligible for the US visa may be denied if they are linked to illegal migration. Sadly, these restrictions also create more fear and confusion for normal people who want to travel legally. Honest travelers are now more nervous and families are worried about falling into such scams. There are already many fake agents in India promising guaranteed visa or fast interview for money. But these are often traps that lead to visa fraud or worse. So, what should people in India do for now? First of all, always use the official website that is given by the US for the appointments. Secondly, do not trust agents who say that they can get you a fast visa for money. And third, plan your travel very early. If you think that you want to go to the US in 2026, it's the best time to apply. If you have an emergency, you can try for a request for a faster appointment, but there is no guarantee that you will get one. And lastly, it's very important to remind young Indians not to take illegal routes to the US. Many families are spending 30 to 80 lakh rupees to send somebody to America through the back door, but this is extremely dangerous and often ends in tragedy. Instead, that money can be used to start a business in India, study, or even move to another country legally. India is growing really fast and there are many opportunities over here. Success doesn't always mean going abroad. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more.